It was a very wet experience. And then the first one I did, it didn't work out. I don't know whether you saw that, but it didn't work out. But the second one is very beautiful. It's out of this world. It is fantastic. I mean, our experience here is just superb. It could not be better. No, this is my first time. I've traveled actually quite a lot, but this is my first time to India, and it's been a spectacular experience. Super interesting. I think like a very strong Indian presidency, really a good, strong program, not just a cultural program, but also the substantive program.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Oh, well, you have been very generous with all of us. Last night's show was fantastic. All those elephants and horses and people dancing with so many different costumes and different rhythms. It is very fantastic. It was very interesting. The Indian Sherpa has done a very good job, and he has been organizing our work very well. So we have been always on time. He's looking for us, no?
Have you ever been to India before?
Yes, very many times, but never to this place. Udaipur is fantastic. I had never been before there. Oh, that's very difficult because I don't know all the Indian culture. I know very small bites, so it's very fantastic for us, and it's very interesting. So I appreciate very much. We are very thankful. The Mexican delegation has been very well treated, and I am very thankful to the Indian government and to the Sherpas, and I hope that India has a very good, successful G20 meeting.
I am mesmerized, but it's like it has been all over our expectations. Indian food is very similar to Mexican food in a lot of ways. It's very rich and it's very diverse. So I am enjoying every part of it. And the deliberations went very well. We have a lot of expectations of the Indian presidency. They are very aligned with the emerging markets and developing countries. So we are very excited about what is coming.
Today, and we understand that India is a great country with rich heritage, cultural heritage. Luckily, that in this first Sherpas meeting, we do have an agenda item of culture. We think that the culture protection is very important, not only for the culture itself, but also for the world development. That it will create jobs, create more development. I think that's very important. So we will join our Indian host to further the discussion on this, and in order to protect all the world heritages, including this wonderful one.
I love this beautiful architecture. This fort is just incredible that it was built all those years ago when it would have been very difficult to put something like this together. And it's very striking, and it's good that we came out here to see this because, it teaches us a lot about ancient civilizations, including Indian civilization. So it's quite wonderful and eye-opening. Oh, the food was amazing. I think I've eaten too much, but just the different kinds of flavors, food from different regions of India. That's been quite an experience. Also just the variety of food that you have, that really caters for every taste. I think you were kind and gentle on the spices, but it was also very, very, very tasty. And so, yes, it was wonderful food.
Any deliverables from the meeting?
So the meetings were intense. The Indian presidency laid out its priorities for the year, and it's very clear. The slogan says it all. The motto of the presidency, one earth, one family, one future. really speaks to trying to think about how we solve problems together as humanity. So it's the right spirit. I think the focus on the sustainable development goals is also the right approach, because it's something that all nations of the world have signed up to, and we need to accelerate our action because 2030 is just around the corner and COVID took us back in terms of progress. So we really need to get back on track and think about financing and how we're actually going to make sure that developing and low income and middle income countries are able to also catch up and reach their goals.
Also that you witnessed your
हम तो बहुत खुश हुए यहाँ आकर। पहले इसका संस्कृति जो है, कल्चर जो है, अभी तक नौजवान में भी हम देख रहे हैं कि दे आर स्टिल फॉलोइंग इट, क्योंकि दूसरे के हम जो इंडियन जो आउटसाइड गए हैं यंग जनरेशन में उतना कम हो रहा है, लेकिन यहाँ तो अभी तक यंग जनरेशन प्रिजर्व कर रहे हैं द कल्चरल आइडेंटिटी एंड कल्चरल, एंड वी आर वेरी मच impressed today. We had the opportunity to see Lord Shiva and do some prayers on the top of the hill. Not on G20.
Yeah.
No, it went on very well. It went very well, and we had a lot of discussions. And since I come from Mauritius, we are one of the 6 countries. So various issues which has an impact on Mauritius, on small island developing states, have been raised, have been discussed. No, there has not been any problem at all. We have been taken care with all the, especially the liaison officers have been very helpful. Other than the G20 meeting, they have been very, very accommodating, and they have also asked us what are our interests, and everybody has shown their interest, and they have met those requests. Thank you. Thank you.